The road was shining after rain, a silver line beneath the trees. I left the town before the traffic and let the morning travel with me. A wooden sign beside the highway had lost the letters of its name. I turned where wildflowers were growing and followed without asking where. I used to fear the unknown distance, and every turn I could not see. But somewhere past the final signpost, the open road was calling me. I'm ready for the road ahead, for every mile I haven't met. The sky is wide, the morning young, and there are songs still left unsung. I'm ready for the road ahead. No map can tell me what comes next, but I can trust these moving wheels and follow where the daylight leads. Leave the old lines, meet the new view. The road is waiting and I am ready to. I stopped where mountains met the river and bought some apples from a stand. A woman drew a road in pencil across the faded map I held. She said the bridge beyond the valley would show the sunset from above. Take time to watch the colors changing. The road is more than where you arrive. I'm ready for the road ahead, for every mile I haven't met. The sky is wide, the evening young, and there are songs still left unsung. I'm ready for the road ahead. No map can tell me what comes next, but I can trust these moving wheels and follow where the daylight leads. I know some roads will end in silence, and some will bring me home too soon. But I would rather meet the distance than spend my life inside one room. I'm ready for the road ahead, for every dream I haven't met. The night may fall, the signs may fade, but I will keep the choice I made. I'm ready for the road ahead, with open eyes and no regret. Wherever this horizon goes, I'll meet the life I do not know. The town is somewhere far behind me. The first stars gather overhead. I lower every open window and welcome all the road ahead.
A weathered map was on the wall, with colored pins from years ago. I closed my eyes and chose a place my careful plans would never know. I packed a jacket and some bread, then caught the first bus out of town. The city slowly disappeared as open fields came rolling out. I've always needed to be certain before I took a single step, but roads reveal themselves by moving, not by knowing what comes next. I'll go before I know the way and let the road explain the day. I don't need every turn to show the place where I am The bus stop near a mountain town where painted houses climb the hill. I followed music through the square and found a small cafe to fill. The owner asked what brought me there. I said I haven't worked that out. He smiled and pointed toward the valley. That is what the road's about. I'll go before I know the way and let the road explain the day. I don't need every turn to show the place where I am meant to go. I'll go before I know the way, before my courage starts to fade. The world may meet me with surprise beyond the reach of careful plans. Not every choice must last forever. Not every trip must change my name. But if I wait until I'm certain, I may never leave the same. I went before I knew the way and found a life inside the day. The road gave nothing that I planned, but placed a wider world at hand. I went before I knew the way and watched the evening turn to flame. Tomorrow I may travel home, but I will not return unchanged. The weathered map is in my bag, one empty corner marked in blue. I still don't know the road ahead, and now I know I don't need to.
I saw a train beyond the trees, its windows flashing in the sun. I didn't know where it was going, but wished that I were on that one. I'd spent the morning making lists of all the things I had to do, then drew a line across the page and wrote one thing I wanted to. I packed a shirt, a book, a camera, and left before I changed my mind. The world was waiting at the station with destinations left unsigned. Let's see where the train takes us, past every town we've always known. We don't need to choose the ending before we find the road. Let's see where the train takes us, through open fields and skies of blue. Sometimes life begins by leaving a little room for something new. No final plan, no place we must be, just moving windows and room to see. A woman sitting by the aisle was carrying flowers wrapped in gray. She said she wrote this line each summer and chose a different stop each day. She told me every town had something, a quiet street, a view, a song. You cannot take the wrong direction when looking is where you belong. Let's see where the train takes us, past every town we've always known. We don't need to choose the ending before we find the road. Let's see where the train takes us, through open fields and skies of blue. Sometimes Let's see where the train takes us, beyond the last familiar view. Every window holds a story, every stop can start one too. Let's see where the train takes us. The evening sun is shining through. I may return the way I started, but bring a wider world back too. The flowers sway.
I missed the ferry by a minute and watched it disappear from view. The harbor slowly filled with sunlight as morning opened into blue. I bought a peach beside the pier and sat beneath the striped cafe. An old man folded paper birds, then placed one gently by my tray. I thought the waiting stole my time and left me stranded where I stood. But hours we never meant to have can sometimes give us something good. While I was waiting for the next boat, the whole day came and sat with me. A cup of tea, a paper bird, the silver movement of the sea. While I was waiting for the next boat, I found no reason to complain. Sometimes the life we nearly miss is waiting in the small delay. Let the clock turn, let the tide move. There may be something the waiting can prove. A woman opened up her shop and hung blue lanterns by the door. She told me where the fishermen still sang their songs along the shore. I walked the streets behind the harbor and found a garden on the hill. The ferry came and left without me. I watched it go and lingered still. While I was waiting for the next boat, the whole day came and sat with me. A cup of tea, a paper bird, the silver movement of the sea. While I was waiting for the next boat, I found no reason to complain. Sometimes the life we nearly miss is waiting in the small delay. Not every pause will bring an answer, not every wait will lead somewhere. But I can stop resisting time and meet the moment waiting there. I stopped waiting for the next boat and let the harbor choose the day. The road I thought had closed before me had simply opened another way. I stopped waiting for the next boat as evening settled on the sea. Sometimes the place we call a delay is where we finally learn to be. The last boat crossed beneath the sunset. A paper bird lay in my hand. I came to travel past the harbor and found a reason there to stand. A handwritten sign beside the road said, "Fresh lemonade, pay what you can." A boy sat smiling in the shade with yellow paint across his hands. I stopped and placed a coin inside. He poured the glass up to the top, then told me he was saving up to see the ocean from the rocks. He never heard the waves at night or watched the moonlight cross the foam. I said, "The sea is waiting there." He said, "Then I won't wait too long. There's a whole wide world beyond this road, more than any map can it comes. Pack your hope, tie your shoes. There is always more to choose. A year went by before I saw the same small stand beneath the tree. A photograph was hanging there, a laughing boy beside the sea. His mother said he saved enough. They drove until the road turned blue. He stood barefoot among the waves and shouted, "Every dream is true." There's a whole wide world beyond this road, more than any map can show. Every dream begins the moment someone finds the nerve to go. There's a whole wide world beyond this road. Every mile can make it grow. Keep a little faith beside you and take the wonder as it comes. I took the photograph and smiled, then noticed what he wrote below. The world was bigger than my dream, so now there's somewhere else to go. There's a whole wide world beyond this road, mountains high and rivers low. Every place we finally reach reveals another way to go. There's a whole wide world beyond this road. Call your dream and let it know you are coming out to meet it with your heart and windows open. Oh, 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 oh. The stand is waiting by the road. A painted arrow points ahead, fresh lemonade. Pay what you can and save the rest to see the world.
A red balloon crossed over town and caught against a balcony. A little girl looked up and laughed as though it landed there for me. I reached above the garden wall and pulled the ribbon from a rose. She waved and called her mother out, then asked me where the balloon would go. We could have watched it disappear, a colored dot against the blue. Instead we tied a note beneath it and gave the wind a job to do. Send a little joy into the sky, let it travel where it likes. Someone waiting by a window may look up at the perfect time. Send a little joy into the sky. We may never know its end, but a simple thing released with love can find a stranger as a friend. Let it rise, let it roam. A little joy may find a home. 3 days later at the market, a baker held a note in red. I found this hanging from my rooftop, so I baked some smiles, it said. He gave the children heart-shaped cookies. They passed them down the crowded lane. By noon the town was trading laughter like sunlight after summer rain. Send a little joy into the sky, let it travel where it likes. Someone waiting by a window may look up at the perfect time. Send a little joy into the sky. We may never know its end, but a simple thing released with love can find a stranger as a friend. Not every kindness will return or carry back the giver's name. was never meant for keeping. It grows whenever passed away. Send a little joy into the sky. Let it cross the roofs tonight. Every hand that helps it onward adds another piece of light. Send a little joy into the sky. Let the unknown be its friend. What begins as one small moment may become a chain without an end. A blue balloon crossed over town with someone else's note below. I caught the ribbon by my window, then smiled and let it go. I saw a narrow path at dawn between the wheat field and the hill. No painted sign explained the way, but something drew me onward still. The grass was wet around my shoes. A distant church bell marked the hour. I passed a wall of weathered stone and found a single yellow flower. I always searched for wider roads, where every turn was clearly shown. But quiet paths can carry us toward parts of life we've never known. I'll take the path that no one named, without a promise or a claim. It may not lead me very far, but I can follow where we are. I'll take the path that no one named and leave my old directions change. Some roads are waiting to be found by those who listen to the ground. No arrow pointing, no finish line, only the morning and time that is mine. The path descended to a stream where someone built a bridge by hand. A wooden bench beneath an oak still held a cup half filled with rain. I sat and heard the water moving, without demanding where it went. For once I let the road be simple and let the hour be what it meant. I'll take the path that no one named, without a promise or a claim. It may not lead me very far, but I can follow where we are. I'll take the path that no one named and leave my old directions change. Some roads are waiting to be found by those who listen to the ground. Perhaps tomorrow I'll need highways, a certain time, a chosen place. But today I need this nameless path and sunlight moving on my face. I took the path that no one named and did not come back quite the same. It never told me where to go, it only gave me room to know. I took the path that no one named, through quiet fields and gentle rain, and learned that every road needs not a destination or a name. The path returned me near my home, as evening settled on the hill. No painted sign explained the way, but I can feel it in me still.
roofs and garden walls. I heard the town begin to wake through open windows down the hall. I took the bicycle outside with nowhere I was meant to be. The wheels kept turning toward the hills. The road kept opening for me. I used to count how far I'd gone and measure every day by miles. But some roads give their best to us when we forget to watch the signs. I'll follow where the morning leads, past quiet towns and fields of green. I may not find a famous view, but I may find what makes life new. I'll follow where the morning leads, with only time and what I need. The world feels wider when I go without deciding where it ends. Turn with the river, climb with the sun. The road is already enough to begin. I stop beside a roadside stand where cherries filled a wooden tray. The farmer gave me one for free and asked how far I'd ride that day. I told him I had made no plan. He laughed and pointed toward the west. Then every road is yours today, and any shade can be your rest. I'll follow where the morning leads, past quiet towns and fields of green. I may not find a famous view, but I may find what makes life new. I'll follow where the morning leads, with only time and what I need. The world feels wider when I go without deciding where it ends. Not every road must change my life. Sometimes the gift is simply moving beneath an ordinary sky. I'll follow where the morning leads, through golden fields and rustling leaves. Whatever waits beyond the hill can meet me when I reach it there. I'll follow where the morning leads and bring no promise home with me, except to leave my door unlocked whenever life invites me out. The evening found me riding home with cherry stains upon my sleeve. I never learned where morning led, but found how good it felt to leave.
I found a postcard in a book with faded colors of the sea. No message written on the back, just room for what might come to be. I packed some fruit and left at noon. The summer train was nearly there. A sleepy town appeared outside, so I got off and wandered there. I didn't need a reason why or something grand to call my own. A day can open like a door the moment I step beyond the known. There is always somewhere new, a different sky, a wider view, a little road I haven't There's an old guitar beside the wall. The owner played a clumsy tune and laughed each time he missed a chord. He said the songs we know by heart were once uncertain notes we played. Everything that feels familiar started somewhere strange one day. There is always somewhere new, a different sky, a wider view, a little road I haven't tried, a world still waiting just outside. There's always somewhere new, even in streets I once walked through. When I let wonder lead the way, the same old world becomes a different day. Is always somewhere new, a morning washed in brighter blue.
The wind came through the kitchen door and scattered papers on the floor. I left them lying where they fell and followed summer down the stairs. The street was brighter after rain. The clouds were sailing out of town. I heard a song from somewhere near and let it turn my steps around. I've spent too many days believing joy would come when work was done, but life was moving all around me, waiting underneath the sun. I'm going where the good wind blows, past all the places no one knows. I don't need plans for every mile, I only need to start a while. I'm going where the good wind blows, with lighter hands and older hopes. If something beautiful appears, I'll give it time to bring me near. Let the window open, let the old map close. Today I'm going where the good wind blows. I reached a bridge beyond the park where colored ribbons line the rail. A boy was launching paper boats and cheering every crooked sail. He never asked where they would finish or whether they would reach the sea. He only watched them catch the current, then turned and gave a boat to me. I'm going where the good wind blows, past all the places no one knows. I don't need plans for every mile, I only need to start a while. I'm going where the good wind blows, with lighter hands and older hopes. If something beautiful appears, I'll give it time to bring me near. The wind cannot decide my life, and chance cannot become my guide. But sometimes I can loosen my grip and let the world walk by my side. I'm going where the good wind blows, beyond the walls that habit grows. I'll keep the wisdom I have earned and leave some space for roads unturned. I'm going where the good wind blows, not running from the life I know. I'm only letting one new day remind my heart there's more than one way. papers waited on the floor. I picked them up, then left one window open wider than before.
I left the curtains open wide and let the early sunlight in. The room looked just the same as always, but something new was about to begin. I wore the dress I always saved for somewhere worthy of the day, then bought myself a cup of coffee and took the unfamiliar way. I used to wait for life to happen, for someone else to call my name, but every ordinary morning can change the moment that I change. I want to feel a little more alive, to taste the rain and meet the light. I don't need fireworks in the sky, just one good reason not to hide. I want to feel a little more alive, to take the road I used to pass. The world may not become brand new, but I can look at it like that. Open the door, step into blue. A little more life is waiting in view. I found a market near the park with painted bowls and summer fruit. A street musician missed a chord, then laughed and played it into truth. No perfect scene had been arranged, no voice announced a turning point, but I was fully in the moment, and that alone became the joy. I want to feel a little more alive, to taste the rain and meet the light. I don't need fireworks in the sky, just one good reason not to hide. I want to feel a little more alive, to take the road I used to pass. The world may not become brand new, but I can look at it like that. There will be days I close the curtains and need the silence of my room, but when my heart is ready for it, I'll give the daylight somewhere to bloom. I want to feel a little more alive, to greet the hours as they arrive. I'll wear the dress I used to save and let.
I woke before the morning bell and watched the rooftops turning gold. The day had made no promises, but still I wanted it to unfold. I took my breakfast to the steps and listened to the waking street. A bicycle passed slowly by, a sparrow landed near my feet. I cannot know what waits ahead or hold the hours in my hand, but I can meet them as they come and let each moment gently land. I'll take the day just as it comes, the changing clouds, the warming sun. I don't need every road to show exactly where I'm meant to go. I'll take the day just as it comes, with open ends and nowhere to run. Whatever waits beyond my door may give me something worth living for. One step at a time, one breath, one view. The day may bring something new. The afternoon arrived with rain. I found a bookstore down the lane. The The owner placed a chair for me and poured a cup of cinnamon tea. A canceled plan, a sudden storm that brought me somewhere quiet and warm. The things I never meant to find are often those that change my mind. I'll take the day just as it comes, the falling rain, the hidden sun. I don't need every road to show exactly where I'm meant to go. I'll take the day just as it comes, with open ends and nowhere to run. Whatever waits beyond my door may give me something worth living for. Some days will leave a heavier mark. Some roads will carry me through dark. But even then I'll leave some room for one small light I can't yet see. I'll take the day just as it comes, the longest road, the setting sun. I may not know what lies ahead, but I will live the hours I have. I'll take the day just as it comes, through every ending just begun. Life does not need to tell me why before I step into the light. Evening settles on the street. Another day is now complete. It wasn't everything I planned, but it was mine from end to end.
The garden gate was open wide, though no one seemed to wait inside. A basket filled with summer pears was resting by the wooden stairs. A handwritten note was tied with thread. Please take what you need, it said. I chose one pear and left a flower beside the gate at evening hour. The smallest gifts may travel far beyond the hands from which they start. A little kindness passed along can find a place where it belongs. What we give keeps moving on, like morning light from dawn to dawn. A hand we hold, a door we share, may leave its warmth still waiting there. What we give keeps moving on, long after we believe it's gone. The world grows kinder piece by piece whenever love is freely given. Pass it along, let it become a life for someone still on the way. The next day on the crowded train, a tired man stood in the rain. I moved aside and made him room. He smiled and changed the whole afternoon. Perhaps he'll help another stranger, perhaps that stranger will help too. No kindness ever knows the ending of all the good it travels through. What we give keeps moving on, like morning light from dawn to dawn. A hand we hold, a door we share, may leave its warmth still waiting there. What we give keeps moving on, long after we believe it's gone. The world grows kinder piece by piece whenever love is freely given. I may not change the world alone or mend each heart that breaks unseen, but I can leave one open gate and place some kindness in between. open still. The evening settles on the hill. I leave two pairs beside the door for someone I have never known.
The morning missed its usual train and wandered slowly through the town. I had no reason to be late, so I let every window down. A bakery was opening, the air was warm with bread and rain. I bought 2 rolls and shared the first with someone waiting by the lane. I used to think the days that mattered had to change my whole life through, but ordinary hours can shine when I am there to see them do. Nothing special happened today, and still I wouldn't trade it away. The coffee cooled, the sunlight moved, a quiet song came drifting through. Nothing special happened today, no sudden news, no grand parade, but life was waiting everywhere in all the moments that we shared. Nothing to prove, nothing to chase, just enough time to notice this place. I helped a neighbor lift a chair, we talked about the coming spring. He gave me seeds he could not use and said they might become something. The afternoon grew soft and long, a dog slept underneath the tree. The world performed no miracle, yet everything felt full to me. Nothing special happened today, and still I wouldn't trade it away. The coffee cooled, the sunlight moved, a quiet song came drifting through. Nothing special happened today, no sudden news, no grand parade, but life was waiting everywhere in all the moments that we shared. Perhaps the days we call important are not the only ones we keep. A simple kindness spread still warm, may settle somewhere just as deep. Nothing special happened today, and that is what I want to say. I lived it all from start to end and let the hours be my friend. Nothing special happened today, yet something in me softly changed.
I packed a bag for roads unknown, with one old shirt and borrowed shoes. The sky never promised blue, but I had nothing left to lose. The station clock was running fast, I chose a train without a plan. A woman smiled and shared her bread, then drew a coastline on my hand. I used to need a certain end before I dared to make a start, but every road reveals itself to those who travel with their heart. I don't know where this road will take me, but I know I want to see what is waiting past the places I believe that I should be. I don't know where this road will take me, still I'm stepping behind. The rain began beyond the hills. The train stopped by a quiet town. I found a room above a shop and watched the evening settle down. No famous view, no grand event, no sign to tell me I was right, but unfamiliar window lights made everything inside me bright. I don't know where this road will take me, but I know I want to see what is waiting past the places I believe that I should be. I don't know where this road will take me, still I'm stepping through the door. Every mile may change the answer. That is what I'm leaving for. Perhaps the road will bring me home with different eyes and stories told. Perhaps I'll find another place where I can let my life unfold. I don't know where this road will take me, and I no longer need to know. There are mornings made for staying. There are mornings made to go. I don't know where this road will take me, but the open sky is wide. I will trust the life that meets me on the unfamiliar side. The train moves softly through the dark. My old town fades beyond the glass. I do not know what waits ahead and let the unanswered landscape pass.
I took the road that no one chose, with worn out shoes and borrowed hope. The signs all pointed somewhere else, but I kept walking by myself. A distant train crossed through the dusk. The evening settled on the hills. I did not know where I would end, but for the first time I stood still. Maybe being lost is another way of finding something I would never see on the road they made for me. A little town without a name, a window glowing in the rain. An old man waved from by the door, as if he'd seen my face before. I missed the turn I meant to take, but found a field of summer flowers. What looked like one more wasted day became the best of all my hours. I used to fear the unknown road and every step that came too late. Now I know a wandering heart can still arrive at its own place. I found a view on the wrong way home, a sky I never would have known. I lost the road, but found my
of the things I do not know. I found a view on the wrong way home, a sky I never would have known. I lost the road, but found my eyes under an unfamiliar sky. So let the others hurry on. I have my rhythm, I have my song. If every road must lead somewhere, I'll take the one that takes me there. The road was wrong, the view was right. I found my way by losing sight.
I haven't solved the whole of life, but learn which road will take me far. But unfinished maps are invitations to discover where we are. I changed my work, I changed my town, I changed my mind a dozen times. The person I was sure I'd be kept stepping past the finish lines. I used to fear the empty spaces where no certain answer stood. Now I leave a little room there for the unexpected good. I'll leave some room for tomorrow, some room for changing my mind. I don't need every direction before I can enjoy the ride. I'll leave some room for tomorrow, for roads that haven't appeared. A life with nothing left to wonder would be the one thing I would fear. Leave a window open, let the new wind through. Tomorrow may be carrying a life I never knew. I bought a plant without a plan, it grew across my kitchen wall. I met a friend by missing someone who never came to meet at all. The days that wander from the outline often bring the clearest view. An empty page is not a failure, it is somewhere to begin anew. I'll leave some room for tomorrow, some room for changing my mind. I don't need every direction before I can enjoy the ride. I'll leave some room for tomorrow, for roads that haven't appeared. A life with nothing left to wonder would be the one thing I would fear. Perhaps I'll never reach the version I once promised I would be, but every time my life surprises me, it introduces someone new to me. I'll leave some room for tomorrow and trust what I cannot see. The future does not need permission to bring another side of me. I'll leave some room for tomorrow, some room for laughter and doubt. I welcome every open question and let the answers wander out. I'll leave some room for tomorrow, for all that time may reveal. Life is more than what I planned for, it is everything I learned to feel. I haven't solved the whole of life, and now that doesn't trouble me. I leave a window for tomorrow and see what morning lets me see.
I took the wrong road out of town and found a lake without a name. The twisted turnaround. The water asked me why I came. I parked beneath a leaning pine and watched the sunlight touch the blue. No cafe sign, no photograph, just wind with nothing else to do. I could have hurried back at once and followed every proper line, but something beautiful appeared the moment I misplaced the time. A wrong turn can be the right way when I leave a little room to roam. I may lose the road I meant to follow and find a place that feels like home. A wrong turn can be the right way. Every map there's something out of view. Life may take me where I never planned to go and show me what I never knew. Let the road bend, let the signs disagree. Sometimes getting lost is how the world finds me. A fisherman was packing up, he gave me peaches from his tree. We sat beside the quiet shore and let the evening speak for free. He said the shortest road is good when reaching somewhere is the aim, but when the road itself is life, a longer one may do the same. A wrong turn can be the right way when I leave a little room to roam. I may lose the road I meant to follow and find a place that feels like home. A wrong turn can be the right way. Every map leaves something out of view. Life may take me where I never planned to go and show me what I never knew. Destinations, I still make plans for where I'll be, but I no longer fear the moments that draw a different map for me. A wrong turn can be the right way when the open sky becomes my guide. I may miss the place I meant to visit and meet a better world outside. A wrong turn can be the right way, so I'll trust the road when plans fall through. Life may take me where I never planned to go and bring me closer to what's true. I drove back home beneath the stars. The map was quiet on the sea. I took the long road out of town and found a day I meant to meet.
The road ahead is out of sight. The rear view holds what used to be. I cannot live in either place, so I'll stay where my 2 feet meet. I spent a year rehearsing words for conversations long since gone. I spent another making plans for days that never quite arrived. The past has already closed its door. Tomorrow has no key for me. But every breath I'm taking now is somewhere I can truly be. This moment is the only place where life can look me in the face. Not yesterday, not someday soon, but here beneath the afternoon. This moment is the only road that doesn't ask how far I'll go. I'll put my worries down a while and walk the mile beneath my feet. Here is enough, now is alive. I don't need tomorrow to begin my life. A child was sun in yellow chalk. She waved at every passerby as if the street belonged to joy. I nearly hurried past the scene with half my mind already gone, then stopped and watched the yellow sun outshine the gray cement it shone on. This moment is the only place where life can look me in the face. Not yesterday, not someday soon, but here beneath the afternoon. This moment is the only road that doesn't ask how far I'll go. I'll put my worries down a while and walk the mile beneath my feet. I will remember what has shaped me. I will prepare for what may come, but I refuse to trade the present for a life that hasn't yet begun. This moment is the living place where wind and sunlight touch my face. The past can rest, the future wait. I'm here before it grows too late. This moment is the open road, and every step becomes my own. I don't need all the years ahead to love the hour I'm living in. The road ahead is out of sight. The rear view softens in the light. I take the day the way it comes and find my life has now begun.
I took the old clock from the wall and left my phone inside a drawer. The afternoon was mine again, with nowhere I was needed for. I walked until the houses thinned and followed swallows through the air. A narrow path beside the stream appeared as if it knew me there. The world kept moving without me, no urgent message called me back. The hours felt much wider when I stopped demanding where they went. Today can take as long as it wants. I'm not in any hurry now. I'll let the sunlight cross the field and let the wind decide the route. Today can take as long as it wants. No finish line is waiting there. The slower that I walk through life, the more of life I find to share. The daylight stay. I have nowhere else to be but in this open day. I found a bench beneath an elm and watched an old man feed the birds. We shared the silence for a while without exchanging any words. A quiet hour is not an hour that disappears or goes to waste. Some moments only show their worth when no one asked them to make haste. Today can take as long as it wants. I'm not in any hurry now. I'll let the shadows climb the hill and let the evening show me how. Today can take as long as it wants. No finish line is waiting there. The slower that I walk through life, the more of life I find to share. used to think a useful day was one with every hour filled, but empty spaces breathe between the things I planned and things I built. Today can take as long as it wants. The setting sun can take its time. I watch the colors leave the sky without believing they are mine. Today can take as long as it wants. Tomorrow knows where I will be. I found a day that asked for nothing and gave the whole wide world to me. I put the old clock on the wall. My phone was quiet in the drawer. The day had taken all it wanted and somehow left me so much more.
I saved a sunny afternoon for plans I thought I had to make. Then someone called and said come out, so I left every list awake. We met beside a riverside with paper cups and folding chairs. No one had brought enough to eat, but everyone had jokes to share. I used to wait for perfect days with every hour arranged just right, but happiness can walk straight in without an invitation card. Some of the best days start with nothing, no grand occasion, no design. A friend who calls, an open window, a little room to waste some time. Some of the best days start with nothing and leave a light that lingers on. We came with empty hands together and somehow carried summer home. Nothing prepared, nothing rehearsed. Life gave us less and it felt like more. A sudden wind upset the cups, our sandwiches rolled down the hill. We chased the napkins through the grass and laughed until the air grew still. The evening changed from blue to gold, the city softened in the light. We had no reason to remain and no one wanted to say goodnight. Some of the best days start with nothing, no grand occasion, no design. A friend who calls, an open window, a little room to waste some time. Some of the best days start with nothing and leave a light that lingers on. We came with empty hands together and somehow carried summer home. The dates of many triumphs and things I thought would change my life, but I remember nameless evenings when ordinary joy arrived. Some of the best days start with nothing and grow beyond the plans we made. A careless song, a shared umbrella, a wrong direction that we take. Some of the best days start with nothing and stay when greater moments go. We came without a destination and somehow carried summer home. The chairs are folded by the river, the final train is coming slow. Today began with nothing waiting and gave me more than I could know.
I found an old cafe today behind a row of taller stores. The faded sign was hanging low, a bell was waiting by the door. The what we know, but unfamiliar worlds appear whenever we decide to slow. There's a whole world around the corner, waiting where I rarely look. Every stranger has a story, every doorway hides a book. There's a whole world around the corner, close enough to reach today. I don't need a distant country, just the nerve to change my way. One small turn, one open door. I thought I knew this town, but now I know there's more. A woman sold me paper flowers folded from a map of Rome. She said she'd never crossed the ocean, but made 1,000 roads at home. I bought a rose and heard her laugh, then watched the afternoon unfold. A place I'd passed 100 times had suddenly become pure gold. There's a whole world around the corner, waiting where I rarely look. Every stranger has a story, every doorway hides a book. There's a whole world around the corner, close enough to reach today. I don't need a distant country, just the nerve to change my way. Perhaps the world was never small, perhaps my habits made it so. The moment that I lift my eyes, 1,000 little pathways show. There's a whole world around the corner, calling me beyond the known. Every road can be a journey, even one that leads me home. There's a whole world around the corner, and I'll meet it day by day. Life becomes a little wider every time I change my way. I'm walking home the usual road, the evening settles on the town. Tomorrow I may turn.
I left my careful list at home and took the morning as it came. The wind kept turning on my signs, but I enjoyed the guessing game. I booked a room beside the sea. The rain arrived before I did. I watched the empty chairs outside and laughed beneath the awning shade. The picture in my head was clear, the day had something else in mind. But life is often more alive when plans are left a step behind. It didn't go the way I planned, and that is why I'll not forget. The rain became a silver band, the sky performed without a set. It didn't go the way I planned, but nothing good was swept away. I came to find a summer sun and found a better kind of day. Let the weather change, let the hours bend. A plan can lose its way and still arrive somewhere. The power vanished after dark. We lit 3 candles in the room. A neighbor brought a deck of cards, and someone played a borrowed tune. No perfect view, no glowing screen, no schedule left for us to keep. We talked until the storm grew still, then listened to the rooftop drip. It didn't go the way I planned, and that is why I'll not forget. The dark became a place for friends I never knew that I would meet. It didn't go the way I planned, but nothing good was swept away. I came to find a summer sun and found a better kind of day. Perhaps a plan is just a door. Not every journey must pass through. Sometimes the road that disappears makes room for something strange and new. It didn't go the way I planned, and that is why it felt alive. The rain erased the path I drew and gave me somewhere new to arrive. It didn't go the way I planned, I wouldn't change it anyway. Life keeps a little mystery by moving all our plans away. The morning sun returned at last and shone across the quiet bay. I packed my untouched list and smiled, then left it folded where it lay.
I don't have rooms I never use or silver waiting in a drawer, but morning finds my little window and leaves its gold across the floor. A wooden table by the wall, two painted cups, a pot of tea, a loaf of bread, some apricot, and one good friend who laughs with me. I used to measure what I lacked against the lives that others showed, but counting all the missing things just made a heavy way to go. I have enough to fill the day, a little sun, a little rain, a song that travels through the room, and someone calling out my name. I may not own a field of gold, but I have time to watch things grow. The richest life I've ever known is made of things I cannot own. A cup to share, a chair to spare, a quiet life with love to wear. The coat I wear is 5 years old, the sleeves are faded at the seams. It kept me warm through winter walks and carried pockets full of dreams. A smaller house can hold a feast, a cheaper wine can raise a cheer. When every person at the table is someone I am glad is here. I have enough to fill the day, a little work, a little play, a garden growing in a jar, and nowhere else I need to stay. I may not own a field of gold, but I have hands that love to sew. The richest life I've ever known is made of things I cannot own. Enough does not mean wanting nothing or turning every dream away. It means I do not miss this moment while waiting for a richer day. I have enough to fill the day, an open door, a place to stay, a song that travels through the room and finds new colors on the way. I may not own a field of gold, but every seed I planted grows. The richest life I've ever known is here within the are side by side. I turn the lamp on in my small room and feel how much I have inside.
I've worn out 3 good business plans and missed a train in pouring rain. I tell the stories differently now. The punchlines stay, but not the pain. I once arrived a week too soon for work they never meant to give me. I spent my last few coins on lunch and called it strategic bankruptcy. The things that nearly broke my heart look smaller from a little distance. Time has a way of teaching pride to loosen up its stiff resistance. Now I tell my failures like an old joke, with a little grin before the final line. What once felt like the ending of the whole road is a story getting better over time. I can laugh at every door that would not open, every grand idea that fell apart. Failure loses half its weight the moment I can carry it lightly in my heart. Here's to the plans that never came true. They left me with stories I never outgrew. I cooked a meal no one could eat and burned the pan beyond redemption. We ordered noodles, raised our cups, and called the smoke a bold invention. I'm not pretending loss was sweet or every fall was entertaining, but once the lesson has been learned, there is no profit left in blaming. Now I tell my failures like an old joke, with a little grin before the final line. What once felt like the ending of the whole road is a story getting better over time. I can laugh at every door that would not open, every grand idea that fell apart. Failure loses half its weight the moment I can carry it lightly in my heart. Some memories still have a bruise. I do not laugh before they're ready, but when the ache has done its work, I let the story leave me lighter. I'll tell my failures like my oldest stories, with enough respect to call them by their names. They never took away my love of living, they only taught me better ways to play. So here's to every door that would not open, every wrong applause and awkward start. I have earned the right to laugh about them and keep a little sunlight in my heart. If life should trip me up tomorrow, I may complain a day or two. Then someday at a crowded table, I'll tell that old joke like it's new.
They passed me on the morning road with faster feet and louder plans. I waved and let them hurry on. I've learned exactly where I stand. I used to count how far behind I seem beside somebody else. Their milestones hanging on the wall could make me doubt my quiet steps. But every flower has its month and every road its proper time. I do not need another pace to make a worthy life of mine. I'm taking my time, but I'm still on my way. The sun does not hurry to brighten the day. Let somebody run if they're happy to race. I laugh as I travel and move at my pace. I'm taking my time and the view is so wide. There's more to a journey than reaching the other side. I may arrive later, but when I arrive, I'll bring every moment that made me feel alive. Step after step, day after day, slow is not lost when I know my way. A friend I knew bought a bigger house, another crossed an ocean young. I grew tomatoes by my door and finally learned one song I love. Their happiness belongs to them and mine is growing where I am. A smaller dream can fill a heart as fully as a larger plan. I'm taking my time, but I'm still on my way. The moon never worries when leaving the day. Let somebody run if they're happy to race. I'll laugh as I travel and move at my pace. I'm taking my time and the view is so wide. There's more to a journey than reaching the other side. I may arrive later, but when I arrive, I'll bring every moment that made me feel alive. Perhaps I took the longer road, perhaps I paused a year or two, but all the seasons I have crossed have made my destination new. I'm taking my time and I'm still on my way, with plenty to love at the end of the day. No clock in the world gets to measure my grace. I'll sing as I travel and move at my pace. I'm taking my time with my eyes open wide. I'm keeping the stories I find on the side. And whenever I reach where I'm going at last, I'll know I was living, not watching life pass. They passed me on the morning road. Tonight their distant lights still shine. I wish them well and carry on. The road is theirs and this is mine.
Another candle on the cake, another number by my name. But every morning opens like a book I've never read a page. I still look up when airplanes cross and wonder where they're flying to. Take the stairs to unknown floors to see a slightly different view. The years have taught me what to leave about this world, the more it takes me by surprise. I'm still curious, still looking around, still picking up the wonders other people leave unfound. Time may draw another line across my smiling face, but it cannot take the questions or the joy of giving chase. I'm still curious, still ready to go. There are streets I haven't walked and there are names I want to know. If growing older means I see how wide the world can be, then every year is one more door that's waiting there for me. One more door, one more view. The world keeps growing when I do. I learned a phrase in Portuguese, then used it badly at a cafe. The waiter laughed and taught me more. I practiced all the words that day. I do not need to understand the ending of each road I choose. A little mystery in life means there is something left to lose. I'm still curious, still looking around, still picking up the wonders other people leave unfound. Time may draw another line across my smiling face, but it cannot take the questions or the joy of giving chase. I'm still curious, still ready to go. There are songs I haven't heard and there are seeds I wanna sow. If growing older means I see how wide the world can be, then every year is one more door that's waiting there for me.
The morning spilled across my room. I missed the bus by half a minute. I watched it disappear from view, then laughed as if I'd planned it. I walked instead and bought some fruit from someone singing by the station. A yellow dog came trotting past and led a one-dog celebration. Nothing happened as expected, nothing needed to go right. Every little interruption put a sparkle in the light. I can make a story from a day like this, turn a little trouble into something I won't miss. Life keeps changing every line I meant to say, so I'll laugh and let the moment lead the way. I can make a story from the smallest things, from a broken shoelace to a bird that tries to sing. If the world forgets to send adventure to my door, I'll take an ordinary day and ask for nothing more. Let it wonder, let it play. There's a little joy inside an ordinary day. The afternoon brought sudden rain. I shared an awning with a stranger. We traded jokes about the clouds as if we'd known each other ages. Maybe life is not a novel written perfectly in time. Maybe all the best adventures hide between the grand designs. I can make a story from a day like this, turn a little trouble into something I won't miss. Life keeps changing every line I meant to say, so I'll laugh and let the moment lead the way. I can make a story from the smallest things, from a paper umbrella to the song the rainfall sings. If the world forgets to send adventure to my door, I'll take an ordinary day and ask for nothing more. Someday I may forget the weather or the places I have been, but I hope like this. Keep a little trouble as a souvenir of bliss. Life can change the ending while it's still along the way. I'll be curious enough to let it stay. I will make a story from the smallest things. Every wrong turn has a funny gift it brings. When the evening asks me what was worth remembering, I'll say nothing much and then tell everything. Nothing grand became a story. Nothing special made me smile. Just an ordinary day that made the living all worthwhile.
I missed the turn I meant to take. The highway faded from my view, but through the open window came a sky I never thought I knew. The signal disappeared at noon. The road grew narrow through the trees. I had no choice but slowing down and letting go of where to be. I used to fear the unknown road, as if each mile could prove me wrong. But every place I never planned has given me another song. Maybe the wrong way takes me right to something I would never find. A field of gold, a distant hill, a little room to change my mind. Maybe the wrong way takes me home by showing me how wide life goes. I lost the road I meant to take and found a better one instead. No need to hurry, no need to know. Some roads are waiting beyond the road. I stopped beside a quiet lake and bought some peaches from a stand. An old man drew a crooked map, then smiled and waved me on again. The day was running far behind, but I was finally keeping time. Not with the clock upon the dash, but with the sunlight in the pines. Maybe the wrong way takes me right to something I would never find. A field of gold, a distant hill, a little room to change my mind. Maybe the wrong way takes me home by showing me how wide life goes. I lost the road I meant to take and found a better one instead. Life rarely follows every line we carefully arrange and draw. Perhaps the beauty of the trip is meeting what we never saw. Maybe the wrong way takes me right to places waiting out of sight. A quiet town and open sky, a different way to spend my life. Maybe the wrong way takes me home, not faster but with more to know. I lost the road I meant to take and found a better way to go. The evening settles on the road, I still don't know where it may end. But getting lost no longer feels like something I must fear again.
I took a turn I never take and found a street I'd never seen. Today I'll be a traveler inside my own familiar scene. I woke before the alarm rang and watched the sunlight cross the floor. I chose a drink I never tried, then stepped outside a different door. Nothing big has happened yet, but that's what makes the whole day mine. Even on these well-worn streets, there's always something new to find. I love an ordinary day. I'll make an adventure of my own. I'll take the long way through the town and see how far the small roads go. I love an ordinary day. No map, no reason, no grand plan. The more I wander from my way, the more I know just who I I am. I found a little nameless shop and gathered courage at the door. I bought a bread I couldn't name and ate it by the window pane. Without a list of things to do, I somehow made it here just fine. The best surprises often come when we leave empty space and time. Today I'll take it as it comes. Today I'll be the first to smile. A quiet day can open up when I get curious for a while. Joy doesn't need a grand parade or wait until my dreams come true. I only have to greet the day and let the day surprise me too. I love an ordinary day. I made an adventure of my own. I found the world behind the streets I thought I'd already fully known. I love an ordinary day. I'll spend its every moment well, and if they ask me how it went, I'll have 100 tales to tell. I'm walking home the usual way, but something in me feels brand new. An ordinary day became a little journey I walked through.